Nintendo recently had a showcase for their upcoming new console, the Nintendo Switch 2, which is scheduled to be coming out on June 5th of this year. But there was a lot of interesting things that were announced in that showcase. And the biggest surprise of all, that Nintendo is raising game prices to $90 for a physical edition of a game or $80 for the digital edition. Overall, however you feel about that is your opinion. But for me, it's really crazy to see how much video game prices have increased in the last couple of years. And Nintendo is adding to that issue. Overall, the showcase was solid, besides the glaring issues that are coming with the Switch 2, but that's not really the topic of today's video. It's more about the Resident Evil franchise and its involvement on the Switch 2. Capcom has a great track record when it comes to remastering and updating their games. I won't say just Resident Evil, but some of the many games in their catalog. Resident Evil, there are old and modern games on the Switch, but the more newer games can even barely function, and it's so bad to the point where you can only stream them. And that's bad because the game runs terribly on this console. And it's genuinely held back because of the console's hardware. But this will most likely be a change for the Nintendo Switch 2. For the games, I think it's just a matter of time until Capcom ports those games to the new console. It would be really unfortunate for Capcom to not port these games over and cash in on this opportunity, and I'm pretty certain that there is a fan base out there that would be interested in checking the games out. I was originally going to talk about the opportunity of porting those games over from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, but I also want to add this segment in. The potential of Resident Evil games being more expensive has gone up. Now, as of right now, Nintendo is charging $90 for the physical edition of the game, or any game. But as for it digitally, it will be $80. Now, however you feel about that, that is how you feel, as I previously mentioned at the beginning of this video. I think Nintendo is setting a bad precedent for the gaming industry overall. And while you could argue about whether the game should be that certain amount of money that the company is charging, I think it's more important to look at how much content there is going to be and how polished the game is, and overall the graphics. But really, the big question is Capcom going to be charging the same price as Nintendo, or are they going to be charging differently? Or even maybe they might be just charging the same as they are on the Xbox Series X and PS5 version. Other than that, I'm gonna wrap this video up. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. With all that being said, guys, take care and have a great rest of your night.